It's fixed. It's because Geist had an update a few days ago. I didn't detect it in time, and we had to just quickly re-gut the server, but otherwise, everything should be okay now.
Okay.
Should being a very strong word, but I hope it's true. So I'm just setting up some last-minute patrols here.
Okay, if you see my
And
name in
hopefully,
white, I want you to head to the
hopefully everything will be okay.
Wow, amazing.
Go.
But I can't promise anything because good fucking god, when the mod set is cranky like this. Should be okay. Should is a very strong word, but I hope it's, I hope we're right. And we'll go from there. So anyway, guys, what's up? Libru here.
I didn't steal any
We've
elastic.
got an interesting AO today. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. Simply put, take some outline positions, take an HQ structure, and then take an airfield. Easy as that. Hopefully it'll last us about 1 to 2 hours. But once again, my apologies for having to start late, but these damn mod sets. These frickin' mod sets, man. Anyway, let me set up the global AI skill. And I'm waiting for their commander to radio me. And I'm also allowing them to get bomb strikes today through bombers. But there's a shit ton of AA in the damn field. Now, I do need to repaste them all. Because when you paste them in Eden Editor, they like to do that little wiggle glitch. And it's an absolute pain in the butt. Because they don't fire at anything, they just wiggle.
They're on right now.
So I have all these put down. There we go. And then there's one more.
Do we have a ground command yet?
This is high command, I don't know.
There a box of match there.
Budget cuts?
Oh my god.
Teacher, give me 10 seconds, and then I'll allow it. Actually, yeah, just go ahead. Just go shoot right.
This wasn't a problem last time, so it's not going to be a problem this time. I mean, if there's no maps, then I guess you guys are going to have to loot enemy bodies for them. Wasn't a problem last week.
I feel like the commander should have maps, though.
Squad leads do, at least.
It's fine, we'll just pilfer them from the people who have them.
It's RNG, but whatever. Any Flak 36s? I don't really have anything heavy today. The only thing I'd consider heavy is a Pack 40 outlooking the entirety of that area. It's also doing the damn wiggle. Now, I'm pretty sure even if these guys are doing the wiggle, they'll suppress on command. Yeah, they will, but they'll wiggle it. Yep, so I'm hearing clicks off. There we go. And that should fire off on the side. Alright, but otherwise, we'll see how this all goes. So anyway, the first 3 objectives, it's a water tower area, a factory complex in the middle of a forest, which, if you're asking why, it's because the Germans have secret Nazi experiments. I don't fucking know. And the third is a town with a small little town garrison. But yeah, that just me testing the difference. Second objective...
explosions means that we're taking too long to get in a general...
no, that's just me testing something.
Oh, okay.
And then we have an HQ complex over here, and then airfield complex 1, and then airfield complex 2, basically where these towers are.
Hold on,
Otherwise, good amount of AA. This guy's trailing his gun around. So, we'll see how everything goes. Yeah, I don't have anything too heavy. But, you know, the first, last week, they kicked this AO's ass. Hitting that area after crossing and then getting to here. So hopefully they'll be able to do the same with a smaller AO that has more units all around.
Why do you have a fucking DP? Dude, this is some dank on this. Right, okay.
No? I'm a fucking medic.
Anyway, we're just waiting. Bombercraft they're gonna get. Let me actually put that down as a template piece.
We have no...
USSR Air Force. I'm gonna use the, not the Air Cobra, was it the LI-2? Yeah. No, technically it's an infantry transport. No, it was that one.
Alpha Squad is all ready to rock and roll.
Bravo is all ready to roll, but we have no ground command.
What about rocking? Don't you like rocking?
Yeah, this thing's got a good amount of
I mean,
bombs.
Racking's fine. If he wants to be ground command, he's welcome to be.
4 big boomers. But we're just waiting for them to pick a ground command so we can get ahead with today's operation. I'm seeing a lot of PPSHs on the ground. Looks like they're trading for the drum mags. A lot of them also taking out their weapons. And it sounds like the commissars are getting really mad. So I'm going to, as a precaution... Jesus Christ. These guys. This AO needs more tanks. The tanks are actually pretty well placed. Plus, I have a King Tiger down, and these things are normally very difficult to kill.
Sniper, I can if you're desperate.
But I'll be bringing in more
Yeah, I'm not that desperate.
if need be.
Thanks for that one.
You set it up.
No, you're right.
We will have a T-34 Zerg rush in this campaign, but right now this is all about capturing this airfield so we can have it as a staging area. After that, I'm thinking we'll do a T-34 Zerg rush into the northern areas and just go nuts. That's just going to be to cover a lot of ground, because we still have to clear out that area, we still have to clear out this area, but this is all about gaining this so we can have a foothold to then hit that area and that area. And then we'll have a unified front about right here. Then you got to clean this up, and then you get this entire continent. Not really a continent. Landmass. Let's go with landmass. But yeah, things should be okay. And he already placed. Yes. So let me outline its exact positions. Position 1,
ready for a brief.
Position 2, and Position 3 is over there. Roger that, ground command. Here are your objectives today. Objective 1, if you look directly to your south within about a few hundred meters, you should see 3 blue flags. They represent German positions that are outlined to the airfield. In order to secure our flank when we push onto the airfield, we'd like you to clear out all 3 of those positions. They are light garrisons, but a lot of patrols are going through the forest, so be advised. Your second objective is the Phase 2 marker, which is even more towards the south. It is a large German communications base as well as a small HQ. We'd like you to clear that out so you can then have a staging area for your assault on the airfield. Objective 3 is 2 objective markers marked on the map that both represent large outposts that are next to the airfield. If you can clear those out, we will then have captured the airfield. Also, please note that there might be vehicles down at the airfield in the form of airplanes you could potentially commandeer and use against them. And also note that you can call in bomber strikes via the Russian Air Force. I don't know their specific term, but they will refresh every 15 minutes. They will drop 4 bombs on a position, grid ref, that you designate. Any questions?
Negative.
Solid. Otherwise, you're free to move out when you feel like it. So these guys picking the T-3476. That thing was a beast last game, and another group bringing the Stug. They're going to leave the Tiger for themselves later if they need it. Godly, last week this was a large POW capture, so you don't want to do the same exact objective every week, otherwise it gets boring. So that's my stance on that. Of course, I start streaming and everyone starts magically frickin' texting me. So I'm going to add a few little small things to my interface here just so I can delete them. Just a bunch of piles. Every small little pile adds a little bit to the server load, so, you know, just getting rid of it helps just a bit, and then I have backpacks on the ground in case they want to take them.
Alpha 2.
Want them as a fucking stealth Pavlaka.
Confirm KTD, you will be Bravo. Let's move to the southeast.
Some of them dropped their goddamn helmets.
We're going to take that jungle road south into the jungle, following the line that Frisk is drawn for.
It's even some blood.
Armor, it looks like it's pretty dense foliage, but I guess, try to follow us up to the right hand.
Otherwise,
marker.
one infantry squad has already been deployed.
Just hang out here until we start pushing on the middle marker. Up to you.
I'm going to hide myself.
We'll do what we can.
Solid, just let me
Otherwise, yeah, this forest is a bit tough for tanks, which is my exact point, but the tanks could always come around.
There's going to be infantry coming up behind us after we push forward.
But yeah, that's why I want them to take all three of these objectives, so I don't have an excuse to outflank the tanks. Trying to be lenient there. But otherwise, here we go. Reno, you keep getting kicked because there's something wrong with your Geist mod. Which is also the reason that the frickin' mission file wasn't working, so make sure you have that updated, bro. Because I'm pretty sure you're running an outdated version of Geist. So here we go. So Pockets, he's got an LR, he's going to be keeping people going. Makarov is also being a commissar. They have the tanks lined up here.
It's Bafo being advised. Bafo squad leader is
Okay.
Slack, don't worry.
I'm going to turn it up. So you guys can... I know people always complain about the
We're
radio,
about
so...
150 meters away from the enemy already.
Solid copy. Once you start taking contact, fan out and let Bravo reinforce.
So they have eyes on this patrol. They're going for the water tower objective first. But these patrols basically go out on very wide arcs, and it looks like... Yeah, they're just kind of mirroring each other right now. And then we have this large patrol right here, which has already gotten guns up because they've spotted something. So I'm going to have them go over in that direction and go check it out.
It's Bafo, we're right on top of Alpha. Contact has...
There's the shooting. Because two people, Eander and Deadgull, pushed up ahead in front of everybody else. Now we're going to have this machine gunner suppress, and he gets sniped by what looked like Deadgull. So I'm going to send my infantry that are all roaming around, see if we can get something going. Let me break all these guys apart, send them over as well. Otherwise, Deadgull being the first to really push up right here. Yeah, the MP40's fire rate isn't as fast as the PPSH. He's gonna come in and shoot me up. Alright. For ZSU 85's report to duty, I'm not even sure if I have those. So what does this guy have? Just a rifle, right? G. Yep. Oh, really? It didn't bounce off? It just stayed up there? God fucking damn it. Really? It's right there. That was a really big delayed explosion.
Check your maps for new designation. Bravo, you're going to be following the north line, Alpha on the south, and I
Alright,
want
so
the
here comes my
armor in between the
reinforcements.
two squads.
Going to repaste it.
Our copy, squad leads.
It's Bafo, understand?
And let's start bringing in some infantry that are going to be responding. to what the hell's going on. We're gonna send an infantry squad and an AT squad. Break them apart.
Pockets, get the
Have them
fuck out
start
of the way.
right in. Hearing some tank fire going to the infantry over here. Have a few casualties up here. A lot of people have cleared out that compound. But what I'm trying to do is cut them off from their tanks. But they're just being quick to clear that out. Not sure why there's so many people just taking up garrison positions. They need to constantly keep moving, otherwise they're going to get bogged down.
Squads, let me know once you push out of the compound.
So, reset our global AI for all the new units I just placed. So yeah, looks like they're now reforming and they're repushing at this time. So they got one of them up, now they got to work on Flying Finn, who's down in the bush right there. Does this guy have anything good? Got an M39 and another grenade. I'm not sure if that's AT capable though. Yeah, that's the little pussy grenade. That was a smoke grenade, okay. Bro, you're getting lit the fuck up. Someone else saw me. I think all those shots fucking missed.
Back towards the north side. There's a German squad flanking our armor.
Little lucky.
Task Bravo to come back and clear it.
Are you flanking from the west or the east?
Oh, shit.
From the west, squad size element on the edge of the tree line between us and the main compound.
Accidentally deleted that marker. Now we have a lot of infantry pushing up to reinforce.
It is Bravo. Repeat last.
Bravo, follow new line to the
Otherwise,
north.
they're
I
now
want you to
coming in
start
on this
clearing in between the our main base and the new objective. There's a squad size element of Germans between it. They're flanking our armor right now.
Gonna slowly have that tank push up. You gotta give it a
Bravo,
small
be advised, we
marker.
got enemy infantry squad coming from the south, from the first objective.
Otherwise, so far so good right here. Take another infantry group. Actually, let's send in an SS group of stormtroopers. That should be good. And of course, we also have Russian music in the background, because why not? From the glorious Russian opera during the Soviets era. So otherwise, that second compound very quickly cleared. Now we have the SS coming in. Let's put down our global skill again. These guys pretty much getting massacred by the Russian infantry. Yeah, I just have a machine gunner and something else right here. The tanks are taking care of them.
My squad is spread the fuck out right now. That order will be highly unlikely to be executed.
Solid, do what you can. Take a few guys if they're around you and follow that line. The rest of the squad just keep Alpha or whoever's at the
Yeah, you
current
really
phase one
have to
marker,
close
keep pushing to
waypoint
your
this
west, but
thing.
watch to the north. Let everyone know that.
He's not. Okay. Oh, you'll follow that one, though. For the love of God. Alright, I think we should also get some mortars in. They haven't called in bombers yet. I'll put it up there. Pockets has gone down. Kerbal, I think, might go up and check on him. Nope, he wakes back up. Otherwise, Bill coming in. He's knocking over walls. Otherwise, now we have a little bit of a lull in the fight. Alright, I'm gonna push this tank up manually. Some artillery fire coming in.
Comrade High Command, how copy?
Brah.
Who are you talking to? Oh, sorry.
Give me a second. This is High Command Commissar, send traffic.
I would like I'd like the Glorious Rodina's aircraft to come in and hit the grid reference of 025076, the western half of that compound. Can you make it no longer exist with 4 250-pound bombs?
025076. Solid, you mean 026076?
Yes, sir. That'll work just fine.
Solid, tasking now. ETA, 1 mic.
Solid copy. Alpha, hold your team back until that airstrike comes in.
Copy.
Alright, so it's 8:52. I've got 4 FAB 250s. That should be good. Ground command, this is High Command Commissar. Airstrike complete.
Doc, comrade.
Honestly, very ineffective. They're firing on. That tank has been blown. Let me quickly put down my global skill. And they've bailed out. So I'm going to quickly delete them. Just going to delete the plane. Because, yeah, it blew up in the background, so what? 15 minutes until we can get it recuperated. Ambiguous stain in the back is a medic. That tank's blowing up. That's what's causing that small little lag spike. Also, they decrewed one of the MGs. But yeah, Renault, if he comes back, he's being kicked because there's something wrong with his Geist, so he's got to uninstall and reinstall the mod. User's Mystery Chan. Or he's got a custom face. He's got something stupid. Mystery Chan, that does not sound right. Let's see. Call in some infantry and some scout teams. Put that up. Also, another thing I should do quickly is I'm going to tab out for 1 moment. I'm going to grab my little line of code, because I had to use this last week. And then go under Development Tools. Set that to Global. And that's just so it's saved there, so if I need to use it again, I can. But that basically, if I ever hit the unit cap, that's what I use to break through said unit cap. Now, there's also scripts that automatically run that code, but that just adds to something that the server has to run every so often.
Do you copy?
Alpha reads clear.
Solid.
I mean, they're in the wake of that bomb.
What's the ETA on that left-hand objective being cleared?
30 seconds, Tavares.
30 seconds?
And the airstrike, was it effective?
You must talk to Comrade JTAG about that. I don't know.
Talk to Comrade JTAG.
Thank you.
Alright, so we'll delete these bodies. They've passed through them all. Otherwise, I'm going to spawn in some more infantry. And push them in. Also, by the way, how the unit cap works is actually really weird. So you see all these little box symbols, right? There can only be 288 of these box symbols ever made. So every time I separate a unit like that, it really adds to those 288. However, when I run the script, it basically recounts those symbols, so any dead units, it doesn't count them over again. I should really make a small video explaining the goddamn unit cap. Because it's something I never really understood for the longest time. But it's so stupid.
Alpha's good, clear.
Alpha, go ahead and come back towards the Phase 2 compound. Bravo's going to push directly south from the middle
they're
objective
pushing
to the
in
Phase 2 compound.
Now, they're having a really easy time, so I'm going to scale up the difficulty a bit. Bump spotting up, and I'm going to bump weapon handling up by small increments of 5 to 10, depending on the skill. Because I've been seeing a very good push of units, but it's almost too good. You know, you want them to have a little bit of difficulty like that. A few guys going down, but not too many. Okay, let's also RC a unit. I hear tanks going off. Again, I've got another frickin' G43. And I'm instantly shot by one of them with an SVT-80. Ouch. They threw a grenade over. I don't even know where those shots are coming from. Any way to get that script, you could copy it, but like I said, I could just make a small video giving it. Look at this. Literally, Germans and Russians just outright annihilating each other. The fuck? Ambiguous must be invisible to these idiots, because they're not even... They can't even... They're just looking at him, but they're not pointing the damn gun. He's just roly-polying around. What the fuck was that?
Squads, once you clear the phase 2 marker
two of
hold
them
position,
pushed
we have
up and
enemies
got wiped.
flanking us to the east.
Here, let's give them a Wesp suppressive fire. These are always fun to use. What do you mean, not in range? Ah, fucking minimal range bullshit, even though they can be manually fired to be much closer. Otherwise, I got a few guys here that I'm going to use to outflank. Let's send the might of the Cubble Wagon against them. Otherwise, this position is pretty much cleared out. What's that died? I don't know how. But we're also kind of seeing the issue of them splitting their force once again. Excel's down, but yeah, this position is pretty much cleared. And we're starting to see some casualties mount. But yeah, half of them went to this objective, and the other half, they got cocky. That's why. They saw they steamrolled these two objectives, and they got extremely cocky, divided their force, half went here, half went there, and immediately bit them in the ass. So now we're seeing deaths mount
Alpha,
from that cockiness.
Bravo, how's it going?
I don't understand. They never learn this, because every time they try, it really fucks them up.
Solid. Once you respawn, just head directly to the middle phase 2 marker and head south from there.
Here comes the Cubble Wagons.
It's Papa, understood.
Oh yeah, let's also re-put our global AI skill down. Fast attackers. The glorious Cubble Wagon. They're staying prone right now behind trees, preparing themselves. Mr. J has an a Panzerschreck out. It's not even half, you're right. I'd say it's half, though, in terms of unit power, because these guys have less infantry, but they have both of the tanks, while these guys just steamrolled that other objective. So we just have these goddamn Cubble Wagons moving around. I'm gonna spawn in a tank. Let's do a green boy. Let's also spawn in some Vermishot. So I'm gonna probably try to put a plane or two in the air. But let's see, from right here we can put some infantry squads down, make it look like they're coming from the base to reinforce.
What the fuck are you doing?
There we go. We'll be attacking next to that HQ position. Heard someone shout what someone else was doing.
Armor,
Looks like they're
you still
taking a
active?
troop transport.
Hey,
Roger.
Alright, where's my left
Welcome
off?
into Alpha.
Oh shit, not a whole flight. Let's do,
Good to see you're alive, Alpha. Bravo's taking heavy casualties. Whoever's left is, we've got reinforcements coming in from the north. We got Germans flanking us from the east, and whoever's left is holed up stationary, waiting for reinforcements.
have him seek and destroy that forest area. And for this guy, you gotta full skill him so he knows what he's doing, because he was a very nasty piece of equipment last time. They did shoot out that flak piece. I'm not sure if I think it's actually fully destroyed, because it's black marked. So I'll just delete that instead, but now we got this plane doing a flyby. And some of these guys are sticking here. They've brought the machine gun out. They could potentially use that, but they're working on Excel to get them back up. And now we're just having a large force now push south.
Hey, whoever's in that truck reinforcing, got infantry on your
Soren's
right.
gone down.
West.
We have the tank also coming in. Couple wagons. Where did my little couple wagons go? But here, let's actually teleport ourselves up and listen to some of their local comms. Yeah, so they're basically the Russians have outflanked and pushed ahead of Bravo. Now we have the tank pushing up as well. I must go forward.
Final remnants of Alpha are now moving out of the west and south, where we need it.
Otherwise, looks like some of them have crawled under. No, they used the couple wagons. They ran them against each other and knocked over the walls to then breach this area.
Bravo squad check in.
What the fuck is going on?
In here.
Ground command.
Ground command's here. Do you copy?
Alright, so they're moving on from that position.
Alpha copies. Where we need it.
They're
Phase
picking
2
up each
objective.
other.
Come to the phase 2 objective. There's Tigers and more Germans to kill.
Copy.
Can't seem to delete that body. Actually, he's the crew. You can't delete the crewmen of the MG turrets for some stupid reason. So Panzerschreck's going out, trying to hit that Tiger, but looks like it was minimally effective. Now the real fun begins.
Tiga's very close to the phase 2 objective, less than 100 meters. High command, do you copy?
This is High Command, send traffic.
How long until that bombing run is ready?
Roger, the bomber was shot down, so we're gonna need at least another 2 to 5 minutes to get it back up. I will radio you when it's ready.
Lima Charlie, thank you.
Head towards southwest.
So they're throwing AT grenades on her now, but she's still kicking.
Copy.
Minimal damage. So I'm going to separate these guys out a bit. But the Russians are making a little firing line for these guys. Just trying to cut their movement around. Another tree's knocked over right there. Soren has pushed up out. He died, but he's pushed out by himself to go rejoin the front. Good. Those guys are down. These guys are now coming over. They're throwing more AT grenades at this thing. Here, I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give it to him because that was like 3 AT grenades on it, so. Zeus's discretion, but when you see bullshit like that, it's supposed to have cooked
Alpha
off.
squad lead has destroyed the Tiger tank.
Thank you for your service, Alpha Squad Lead.
Oh, he's strafing my fucking bomber. I was wondering where he was, but no, he's just fucking with my bomber. For the love of God, bro, I need you to come in. Take him out, but once he starts doing the strafes, I'll respawn my bomber and send it in.
Ground command, yeah, we just smoked a plane. We didn't want those, did we?
They are free to commandeer, but if you see one moving, you can smoke it.
Just smoke some of the frickin' airfield. Alright. Whoops. Send him some more to flank. I do have my Pack 40 towards the south. I'm hoping that'll come over to mess with them. Ground Command, this is High Command Commissar. Bomber at the ready. So now we're seeing some tank action. They're firing back and forth here. Looks like they're just firing back and forth here. More planes. Well, they hit my hangar bay. We can call him in from other areas, but I need to wait for him to apparently fix himself before I start doing strafes on this area. Otherwise, yep, a lot of shit's cooking off.
Tiger down in the airfield, Tiger down.
Say again?
Enemy Tiger in the airfield
Decrew
is
the
down.
Flak Panzer.
Solid copy.
Decrew, tell your boys to save their AT.
We'll send these guys up. Alright, where is that? There she is. Here's a little nasty surprise.
Hey, I think there's enemy infantry behind us at the north at 356. Watch out.
Nasty little bombing run. And its effects. Woo!
Armor, are you dead, or did the bombs get you?
No, we backed out in time.
Solid copy.
Ha! He's using the little tactic to shoot them when they're inside. I love that tactic.
Command, UV.
This is ground command, some traffic.
They have access to the Wisps now.
Jägerpanzer, question mark?
Now I'm going to call in another plane to come in from the south. It's gonna be a JU. Nasty little bastards they are.
In the fucking compound.
But right now, a little piece of leverage I have is my air power. So I am trying to use that as best as I
Ground Command,
can.
Alpha declaring phase 2 success.
More infantry coming in. That bomb was way fucking
Solid
short.
copy. Continue pushing south towards those pop-up
Because his
hangars
scale I've,
and follow the blue line
replaced.
drawn by Frisk.
Alright, let's send in the King Tiger.
Copy that.
Where's my King Tiger? Okay, we're gonna have to find where it went. Looks like they actually left a Russian behind back here. Let's take care of these bodies. There we go. As they now push up. Phase 2's done, now Phase 3, the big one. It's only been 30 minutes. Where the fuck did my King Tiger go? I'll replace him in time. Looks like they got a Medicom. We got these guys now coming in to outflank. And now we have the AA firing down them. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh, the AA is still up.
If you can get a good reference, we have a bomber for it.
It's whitelist to the runway.
030071.
Ooh, those bombs landed on me.
It's like 3 to 4 of them.
Ground command, can we get a bombing run on 030041?
Negative, that's 07, not 04.
Yep, 071. 030071.
Yeah, it's ground command,
High
not me.
command, you copy?
This is high command, send traffic.
Can we get a bombing run on grid reference 030071?
Oh, here we go. Say grid ref again.
030071. The center of the runway. In that grid reference.
Solid, providing bomber. Alright, glory to the Union. We have the best song to do it on. Where's my Air Force? Alright. This is gonna be great. There's the runway. There's that line of frickin' flak. This is extremely dangerous. This bomber is ready. He's blown up for it. This is High Commissar to ground. Bomber was shot down, but what was the effect? Literally fucking perfect. That's what that goddamn effect was.
Bravo, is that AA? Bravo's the AA gun dead?
Be advised, I'm still seeing a fucking 2 to 3 A gun. I don't know the amount or not.
Ground and all forces on that. Please remember that a lot of the textures for Iron Front don't have destroyed textures. Use discretion.
If it's not manned, then it's dead.
Oh! I got my Pack 40, but that means my Pack 40 should have been able to fire on him. Frick. Stupid Pack 40. Alright, let's call on the SS. Groups of combat. Let's really set their skill up. I mean, they are the SS after all. They're supposed to be my best of the best in terms of what I can throw at them. But for the glory of the goddamn Union...
Can you hit the Westby on the... or not the Westby, the Whirlwind on the runway, as well as the flak half-track halfway down?
There's still some flak firing on them. Just deleting the bodies they leave behind. Keeping up with frames and performance.
Here is Alpha, we have eyes on the Black Panther Wirbelwind hidden behind the hangars. We're gonna mark it on map.
Yeah, so Ambiguous just got shot. Now we're getting the
Solid
strikes
copy,
to come
Alpha.
in. Raining machine gun fire. Glorious Son. Absolutely glorious. Otherwise, they're pushed up pretty much out in the open.
Negative, not a Black Panther, simply a self-propelled 20 mil. Still hassle, and we cannot move because of it.
T-34's on it.
There's my King Tiger.
Comrade High Command, how copy?
This is High Command, send traffic.
Is there any way we could have a forward base set up at the center phase 1 marker?
That is a negative. There's too many planes flying around the air. They would bomb anything we send up to set up FOP.
Solid copy. Once we control the... oh, never mind.
They're asking for a closer respawn point, which would completely nullify why wait and be medics when you can just respawn 50 meters behind you and be moved
Is the
up?
self-propelled
It makes
flak
no
gun still
sense.
giving you trouble, Alpha?
So they've left a lot of guys down right
no,
here.
This time we move it around it.
But we're basically having it rain on them. So this is one chaotic thing to see. So we send everything we can at them. Going to separate my movements a bit, and we're starting to have more casualties mount. They do have
vehicle is
Vics back at base they could use to reinsert. They got a whole nother tank, they got a transport Vic, and they got a half-track that they didn't use last time that I brought up for them. They're using the Weast to kind of point-blank fire on it. That thing is really inaccurate, though. Otherwise, they're doing what they can. And here comes the King Tiger. She is ready to fuck them up. Seeing the gun react slightly.
The spot for B5
Glorious.
getting engaged by, oh fuck, is that cat?
I think they see the King Tiger. They're backing up. Yeah, no, they need to just run. Oh, this King Tiger's not gonna have any of this
The
shit.
spot for B5 is getting cast in the air, I repeat, and be cast in the air is do a fucking straight run on the air. Fail.
Ah, there she goes. Now she's firing off. That first shell is possibly a miss.
Also, the spot for B5 is...
Yeah, now they're quickly backing away. They noticed.
East of the fucking airfield. This infantry on the side of the hill.
That was good enough. They were just staying out in the open. I eventually had to schwack them. Put another shell in her. They're trying. But this is a King Tiger, and I got a bunch of frontal armor.
There was a King Tiger with the ended runway.
Yeah, we already yelled at him. He's got it.
They dismounted 2 of them, a gun still up.
Reloading AP, because the guys that bailed out are idiots.
Maneuvering and literally staring down the lane I had you looking would have been great. No, you're moved, that's why. Why are you over here? God damn it.
You're not gonna be able to assault a King Tiger from the front.
SU-85 is down.
We've talked about this. It's got front armor, which is nearly impenetrable. You gotta go around and flank it from the 6. To get that team back, but I fired 2 warning shots at them. But now they're out of tanks. Have a lot of infantry now coming up. They might try to recrew the Tiger and send it up. Otherwise, I'm going to delete a few of the bodies that are being left behind. That's a machine gunner body, so he's not going to be deleted. There we go. Now we're having a bit of a lull. So we've got some people pushing up the mountain flank,
Armor
but
guys
a lot
are
are
going to
pushing up
pretend
right
like
here.
we have tanks, but without tanks.
They're going to pretend that they have tanks. Alright, good strategy. Now there are still 2 planes right here. Make sure they're ready. Pogo's right up to the flak panzer. Say that crew was able to repair them. They're firing flak. Alright, otherwise, let's start scaling things up again.
Alpha and Bravo, do you copy?
Alpha reach up.
Tank is still okay,
Alpha,
but I'm going to
you
start
can
calling
task
in
one of you guys
reinforcements
to
from the
see if,
direct
to
south.
see if any of those AA pieces are working and bring down that German Focke-Wulf.
Copy, I'm a little bit pinned down right now.
Solid copy, do what you can.
Yeah, ground command, this is armor command. Looks like a plane's about to ram me, but yeah, we lost both tanks to the King Tiger. Right now we're trying to, right now we're trying to kill the planes with enemy.
Looks like a
AA,
bomb.
so, yeah, there's that.
No, something blew this up, and
Solid
it
copy. Once
really
you clear the
just
runway,
screwed up that group of
Armor, if you want
Russians.
to take, the
But they
planes
got
that
one
are
of the
on
planes.
runway
They're
and
coming
take them
down.
off and be cast. You're more than
Ground
welcome
command,
to.
I don't think you just heard me. There's a King Tiger driving around on the runway. We can't do anything.
Solid copy.
We put 8 APCR rounds into it, and it just decided to not care, so we're just kind of here now.
Solid copy.
The heck is Lolo doing? He has the right idea. And they got the other plane. Nice. So Lolo has pushed up.
I guess I could try this Focke-Wulf and see how far I get.
Or you can continue to pretend that you have a tank.
Okay, I'll do that.
I mean, it's up to you. Use your discretion.
Alright, armor team, we're gonna use our bodies to...
Sniper wolf down.
He just got shot by the flak. But yeah, Eander has the right idea. Get up in
No, we
this
can't
depth
do
lane,
anything
cross
with a King
through.
Tiger and all this other stuff, so... Yeah, we're kind of pointless at this point.
Solid copy. Well, maybe we can try to westy it.
They're firing back.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But this is, I'm trying to test some innovation here. The reason I put this down is because they're blowing through this AO. Black shell's just bouncing off her armor. Shells just bouncing off. Reinforcements coming in. Lolo is in a bit of a predicament here. He is medicing himself. But yeah, a single, well-placed Panzerfaust round in its rear would disable it. Question is, are they capable of doing it? Here comes the infantry reinforcements. Even the Tiger looks disappointed. I'm trying to give them the means, because these ops don't have to be so linear. This Stug just does not want to come up. Or they could have me bomb it. Here. Ground Commissar, this is High Command Commissar, do you copy?
This is Ground Commissar, send traffic.
Roger, Bomber is ready to go again.
Roger that. We have a tasking forward already. At grid reference 030067, there is a KT marker on the top right corner of that grid. Tell them to drop as many bombs as the Rodina will allow on that area.
Solid, tasking 4 bombs at this time. Please allow 60 seconds. They've got forces up there, but hey, you know, acceptable losses,
We've got a
right?
Strook coming towards us from the west.
Let's do it. This thing maneuvers like dog shit.
Let's give him a warm up.
Alright. Give it to him. Grounds Commissar, this is High Command Commissar. What was effect on target? Good?
Yeah, very good.
There's a reason I gave him the bomber.
Alpha squad leaders disable the Strook.
Their Achilles heel to mine in case they needed it. Alright. Let's get in some more reinforcements to respond to that. Here, let's get an APC car. An MG car. Send them up on the runway. Send those guys around. More AT and infantry to send out and about. Break them apart. There we go. And send them in accordingly. So bombers survived that one because they hit all the flak. Excellent. And no one's coming over to clear this compound out. Not gonna do well if they, because that has an objective marker on it, needs to be cleared, but a lot of them are pushing out of
Armor
this
team, now's
compound.
probably your best chance to get something off the runway if you want to try it.
Trying to do
But
that.
we're armor, not planes, dude.
Let's get these planes repaired. Yeah, so we got a Focke-Wulf and a JU. No, it's
You guys
another
decrew that
Focke-Wulf.
Stug?
We're trying to.
Alpha said
Roger.
they did.
Bro, I know you want to stay in the AO, but you gotta go careless, hold fire, get the puck out. Just go that way. You're good. We'll get you rearmed in another bomber task. I still also have suppressive fire mortar, so I'm going to shell a few locations with it. Get those guys going.
Stuck on
didn't
airfield is
realize-
ours. Stuck on airfield is ours.
I didn't realize that this was like get in planes and do whatever we want as ground guys missions.
High Command gave us the okay to commandeer enemy aircraft, and I'm annoyed with the German cast, so I want cast of my own.
Well, someone's gonna have to move the
sounds
damn
pretty
thing on the
sensible.
runway,
Looks like I
so
have pilot training.
they're gonna have to maneuver around it, which I think Excel knows. He's now trying to do a right turn. Goes off the runway.
Artillery fire on the fucking runway.
Yeah, I'm not sure this... He's gonna try to drift around. Just avoids it. And now he's quickly trying to go on. What the actual
Ground command,
fuck?
just want you to affirm that we have a captured Stug.
Solid copy. You're the only friendly armored contact in the area.
Yeah, I'm making sure that none of your guys shoot me.
Right, Alpha and Bravo, make sure you guys don't shoot him, please. They're right.
It's spot on, it's dead.
Sniper, want to jump in?
I didn't mean for the planes to
behind
be
you, I'm the only one in
driven
the tank.
all the way to the south. He just used that to then advance. God damn it. I'm gonna move them a bit so they don't look like they're frickin' Russian dolling into each other. A few of these guys have pushed up. There, he's pushing up to that position.
Alpha, did you clear out the buildings to the southwest of the Phase 3 marker?
Oh shit, hold on now.
We're on it right now.
Have them come over here to reinforce.
Oh, negative. I haven't been over there.
Send these units around. Otherwise, it's only been an hour, but this op has been pretty significant so far. Yeah, the player base, honestly, very, very ingenuitive. I would definitely say this is one of the most ingenuitive player bases out there. But they can be very silly sometimes, because yeah, pushing up by yourself is still gonna probably get you killed, especially when the guy's got a freaking MG. And you only got what I only saw it a bit, but that looked like the drum mag of the PPSH.
Copy check, Channel 50. Everybody copy this now.
This is ground command, send traffic.
Ground command, be advised. Once that one-side path are at Phase 3, westernmost objective, have a Tiger tank. We have possible capture and can repair.
Solid copy.
Yep, so talking about that one. Otherwise, I'm going to ungarrison these guys and send them over to try to outflank these guys. Ungroup them all. Have them go assault. Now we're having a lot of forces we got to worry about. Someone just shot a frickin' round at that damn plane. And both of the vehicles I sent earlier managed to flip themselves over. I don't know how, but they always somehow manage to surprise me. Usually in a bad way. This damn AI, man. Some people still like to tell me it's some of the best AI out there. That's when I know they don't play Arma, because holy crap, AI. Not the smartest. I am going to try to capture people if I can, but the op is way too freaking hectic right now for me to be able to do that. So I'm going to take care of some bodies here. Yeah, the AI, it's gotten better slightly over the years, but it's always going to be fundamentally flawed. Well, there I go. I'm just being pushed forward by the APC. Just Tokyo drifted my ass. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with its coefficients, otherwise they can, quote-unquote, 360 no-scope your ass. So we have more reinforcements being funneled in. They're not taking that route. Instead, they're going around.
Tank crew, what's that? You guys copy on 50?
Stug copies, we're all back together. I don't know about Sniper Wolf.
Sniper Wolf, move the mic, pause. Phase line, phase restricted 3. Westernmost 1, we got a tank waiting for you, buddy.
Alright, so they're trying to get in contact with Sniper. They still have a man down right here, but they repaired that tank and they're going to try to use it. Didn't I tell you idiots to come out?
Alpha, have you cleared out that southern blue
Yeah,
X
he
marker?
dies. Alright, otherwise I'm going to send a full flight of the Luftwaffe. Which is only 2 planes. And we're running into our unit cap problem, because you can't ungroup that guy. So
Alpha,
just
how
go to
copy?
development tools, execute, global, it's all already set up.
Alpha copies.
Is FOB Eddie cleared?
We have enemy reinforcements coming from northeast.
Mostly, we're just mopping the last up.
Boop, full
So
skill.
once you've cleared that out, I want you
So
to
honestly,
go,
the planes don't really
east
act
to-
intelligently
east to clear out
otherwise.
anything
If
inside
they were
the walls
OP
of the
as full
compound.
skilled, I wouldn't do
Anything
that,
inside the walls
but
of the compound,
otherwise...
there's a little compound up on the hill to the east of your current position, as well as a few smaller buildings to the northeast side of
see.
the airfield.
Let's bring in the Panzer division now. Not a full division, but let's get a few tanks to come in. Yeah, boy. Have a
Bravo,
Panther
do you copy?
and a Green Tiger tank.
I want you to go to the area marked on map, go clear. It's to the northeast side of the airfield.
Push those guys up a
Go
bit.
up there and
Get
clear
some
out
seek and destroy
that
markers
area.
going.
Take out whoever you can get with you, whether they're in your squad or not.
Let's get a few of these things deleted.
Ground command to high command, how copy?
This is High Command, send traffic.
Any possibility of pushing up that spawn again?
That is a negative.
Captured the airfield.
We still have enemy reinforcements coming in from what our scouts tell us. You're going to need to kill them and hold the airfield as well as clean it for anyone still garrisoned and near the FOBs. And then we'll be able to quote-unquote secure it.
Be advised, it's Bravo, we got
There we go.
command.
So Soaring got hit by that a
We
bit.
have enemy reinforcements coming from northeast.
Alright. Excuse me. Let's see how good they really are, shall we? Still got this position up here on the hill. We still got that position over there. I'm hearing tanks firing shells. That was an allied tank by literal assault killing that large group of units.
Solid copy. Just push northeast and hold the airfield. We got some Germans who are walking onto the airstrip now. I want them dead.
Brick, command, what's that? Be advised, you have fire support on station. Give me a grenade, shoot it.
Yep, so they got
Solid
mortar.
copy.
And they also have the bomber on standby. But I think we're done with the bomber, because I don't really see anything else they'll need it for. There's our allied, the German planes coming in.
It is Bravo to ground command. Be advised, on the fucking hill, south fucking east of the airfield, there's a motherfucking King Tiger. Or whatever the fucking thing it is.
It's just a regular Panther.
You said southeast?
Anyway, there's an tank.
Copy fucking that.
Did I accidentally select King Tiger? I might have.
Give us a grid reference. We got Stugs and armor on the airfield that are able to take it out. You just need
The
to give us an
fucking
accurate
hill, the
direction.
fucking hill to your south fucking east. I'm not the grid ref because I can't open the map.
That's not a King Tiger. That's just a fucking Panther. They're reloading other shells. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Right, it's firing down at the Stug. One of the guys just outright bailed out from it. They're firing a machine gun at it.
Panther took ass shot. Yep, it's down. Panther's down on the hill.
Just the Panther, guys. Stop freaking out over it.
Hostile cast coming in again.
Ay, ay, ay. Just look at that cast rain down. It's fucking beautiful. So these guys are waiting with that artillery. All these guys somehow died. I guess someone went through and cleared all the buildings. Looks like it was Frisk.
Did you identify the Panther as a King Tiger?
Yes, he
I
did.
Yes.
Interrogative, is the Tiger tank at the end of the runway friendly?
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Okay, let me... Driver, driver, driver! What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it.
Is the King Tiger at the south end of the airfield friendly?
Why do they keep calling these King Tigers?
It's just a normal target. It is funny.
Do we have two friendly Tigers, or is that a hostile Tiger at the south
That's a
end of the
different
runway?
Tiger, King.
Oh my god, this driver's pissing me off. Stop.
Fire on the Stug, fire on that Tiger, south end of the runway. Hostile Tiger, south end of the runway.
And he's exposing his ass now. Bro. And now you're fucking with the gunner as he's trying to move his gun. God, I hate these AI sometimes. See, now they're gonna bail because stupid driver. Another bomb was dropped.
Hostile Tiger, decrewed on the south end of the runway. Looks repairable. Stug, hold your fire. The crew's dismounted. Never mind.
They fired a shell on it. So we still got a few guys moving around.
Yeah, just all forces known. The Tiger at the north end of the airfield is friendly, not the one at the south.
Alright, let's do another wave of body deletion.
High command, this is Armor.
This is High Command, send traffic.
Any chance when this mission's over, can we like trade like a Tiger for like a couple T-34s or something? Because this is a PID nightmare.
Roger, because we have the airfield under our control, we can get more Russian-based supplies in for future missions.
Okay, thank you.
That's the plan. Don't worry, I know it's a PID nightmare. It's all part of the plan. Yeah, they want a King Tiger, give them a King Tiger. This is High Command, send traffic.
If our scouts don't see any more reinforcements, I think the airfield is clear. My squad leaders have been reporting that.
Roger that. If you believe it's clear, rendezvous at FOB Eddie. We'll start dropping in the necessary supplies to make it an FOB. Be advised, though, we probably still have a few fast movers going around, so try your best to take them out. Otherwise, we'll send in some guys to try to clear the skies.
Solid copy. Squad leads, task all your guys with getting on any machine gun emplacement they can find and looking skyward. Small arms fire will take them down if enough of it.
Let's go, Russian Air Force! Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I want this guy to fly over and come back. Where the fuck did that one go? Okay, that's not what I wanted, but that'll still work, I guess. Okay, so that's not an actual thing. There we go. So some of these things are coming down. Let's also get some advanced crates to come down.
Preparing Panther, don't fire.
All call signs is net. Be advised, 2 times vehicles. Be moving from the north to south towards Fob Eddy. Capture German picks.
Yeah, so they're appearing all the way over here because long story short, XYZ coordinate bullshit. Ground Command, this is High Command. Be advised, crates have been deployed all around the airfield, though a large concentration of both medical and supplies have been dropped at FOB Eddy. When we do another pass, we should be having reinforcements dropped to make it an official FOB via respawn point. Hey, someone came up here and got the frickin' mortars, otherwise I would have mortared the shit out of it.